The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on News Talk ZB.
G'day there. For a group that normally seems to nail ideas and present them well, the New Zealand initiative this week went off-piste with their 30-year anniversary of MMP report. Smaller cabinet, they said. Good idea. Get rid of the overhang. Good idea. Then they came up with more MPs. What on earth are they thinking? The main point they make, and I think even for those of us that didn't vote for MMP, we pretty much would all concede now that it has provided, as they say, a fairer, more representative parliament. Now, the question I would have, is that actually what we ever wanted? The base level argument over representation is, do some of the lesser lights represent a sector of lesser lights in the wider community? If the community has got its collection of half-wits and buffoons, do we want a slice of that in the nation's parliament? Now, because that's basically the version of representation. Now, I would argue, of course, no. I would argue what I'd rather have is a selection of highly qualified, dedicated, hard-working professionals. But if a cross-section is what we voted for, then a cross-section is what we've actually received. The great fraud of MMP has been the oft-used line by people like the Greens' Rod Donald. Remember him? That the tail would never wag the dog. See, the tail has most certainly wagged the dog many times over. If the circumstances are right, and they have been more than once, a very small percentage of the vote can wield an astonishing and destructive amount of power. Then, of course, if we're marking 30 years, we can also relitigate the issue of knowledge at the time. I mean, MMP won not because it was better or the best, but because MMP had the best run anti-FPP campaign and too many New Zealanders couldn't basically be bothered educating themselves about the alternatives. So MMP had the biggest headlines and enough people were fed up with Muldoon and Longy and scraps and bulldozing sort of government, so they threw out the current in the hope that the new was better. See, we will not change the system again. Those days, I'm afraid to tell you, are gone, and I doubt we will ever even tinker with it. But if we do, more MPs will not be top of our wish list.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on News Talk ZB.